So here, talk through this easy as ABC Irregular puzzle by Serkan Yürekli. The theme is also easy as. You'll see those letters on the right and bottom of the grid, and every time we have all those clues given, any unique letters, so Y and E are unique letters along those sets, those must be placed in those positions. This S has to be before this Y, so we're forced to place an S in here, and we can't take this cell or this cell or this cell if we're marking in things we know from that. We can now place some notes along these edges. So an E will have to be in one of the first two cells along that space. We'll see an A has to be in one of these, but notice this A all the way on that side. That's a typical thing in this puzzle type that deflects the notes, so that's going to move the A down. It's going to now mean we can't take this cell, and to fill in this region, we're going to have to place an S in here. And S will want to be in this top region somewhere. And as I'm just now looking in the space, this can't be a Y, this can't be a Y. So we know we do have a Y across these cells, but can a Y be in this bottom row here of this region? No, it's already in that column, so the only place in this whole box for a Y is up in that cell. That now leaves us with a Y potentially here. In this region, a Y must be here, and the last Y will be here. And so these will deflect so that we don't break this E clue with an E and an E. This moving left and right. We now have an E that's going to have to be in the top space here, and an E will then have to be across these cells, but it can't be in front of this A clue or in front of that A clue, so this is an E, this is an E. We're now left where we have to get an E somewhere up here, but it can't be in front of that S clue, so these get deflected. This now forces this A up in the first cell, puts an A in here. This whole box has been completely finished, so this is where the S goes. This whole box has been completely finished, so we can put in a last A in this position. With this E clue from the top, this cell is empty, this cell will be filled. That puts in this ESA, last S, last S. We can cancel this position. We get an A in the cell, and we're through the grid, and I'll finish the shading so you can see the full puzzle. So a good two-stage challenge. It definitely started, as this style often does, by finding unique letters on rather clued rows and columns, but then the irregular region constraints really played out, including how we get some clues like the E's working across here, or the Y's working across here, that ended up having an either or choice, but one of them is incompatible with the outside clues. So just going step by step by step, doing careful inventories of the clues and the regions is the way to get headway in this kind of puzzle. So thanks, Serkan, for the challenge. Thanks to you for watching this video, and we'll see you again soon.